Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gift Genius TV. I'm your host, Mr. Phil. This is going to be part three of the topic success is a team sport and not a solo effort. Just more things I need to unpack in this series. And so going back to those three businesses, the restaurant, the um, property and the supermarket. I'm just using those as an example. Actually, within a network, there's, as you know, there will be, more than those three, in our community. The point is this, that we need to have an outlook of building a network. And the beautiful thing about Gift Genius is Gift Genius becomes the common ground that all these business can come under, or the common umbrella that all this business can come under, when once they understand the importance of having the right values first, and values like integrity, discipline, delivering on your promises, those kind of values, I will make an audio on the kind of values that make network work, and beyond that, looking out to empower each other at every turn. This is not a case of, oh, I will be empowered by making sure that you are disempowered. That is where we come from. We've come from an attitude and an outlook which I believe was caused by the miseducation of Western education, that I only succeed by making sure that you fail. What is that? It really just amazes me how stupid our outlook can be, when the only way most people in our community look to succeed is by praying that someone else is fail. What they forget is that we are not our competition. Our competition are out there. We look to cut each other down, and then we're surprised that we're weak, when our competition is actually building each other up. Then when our real competition show up, you're on your own because nobody around you is healthy. Everybody's sick. Everybody's weak. Then your real competition shows us and then enslaves you. Who is stupid? Sorry, I have to use the word stupid. Maybe I don't have to be sorry, because this is a matter of life and death. Honestly, literally, a matter of life and death. It's not so long ago that they were selling some people openly on the slave market. Who were they selling? Were they selling white people? No. Were they selling Jewish people? No. Were they selling Indian people? No. Guess who they were selling? Black people. And we think that these things are not linked. We think that these things are not, does not concern us. What a delusion for any one of us that think, as a black person, the fact that black people are still being sold in this world doesn't affect you. You are being deluded. With all due respect, Mr. Phil says you are deluded. If you think that you are okay on your own in this world where black people are being mistreated, and you're a black person, you are deluded. I don't care how much money you think you have, because guess what? Quick example. That money you think you have is nothing without the system that is sustaining it. And guess who owns that system? Not you, not black people. So that means that all the money you may amass, you Oprah, is dependent on someone else's system before you can even move an inch. So that means that that person can actually just switch off your access to your money by a flick of a switch. If they want to mess someone like Oprah up, all they will just need to do is, the US government will just say, we are investigating Oprah. There is some suspicion. Even if there's no suspicion, there's some suspicion of some illegal activity in Oprah's account. So the government has decided to seize her accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, what is Oprah going to be able to do? Mrs. Billionaire. With all due respect to Oprah, I'm not making fun of her. I'm just using it as an example to show how fragile even those black people within our midst that think they've got it all together, how fragile they are, how fragile what they've got is. We got to build, people. We got to build. A couple of days ago, I saw a video about Rawlings. Rawlings who was the head of state of Ghana some years ago. He's no longer obviously the president or head of state. I don't know which was it was, but anyway, he was the head honcho. Long story short, in this video, he was saying how after he left office, he was being treated like it was being, treated badly. Unfortunately, with all due respect to Mr. Rawlings, maybe I shouldn't talk about this on this video. I'll make it another video. It's a case of someone that was in the office but did not build an extensive network around himself. So all the power was in the office that he was in. Big mistake, huge. Because once he left the office, then everybody can start mistreating him. Anyway, that's why African leaders don't want to leave office. They want to die in the office. The guy is 110 years old. He's still saying, I want to be president. Because once he leaves, he knows that that's it. Anyway, let me go back to the point I'm making. So, so imagine hundreds of ideas, hundreds of businesses, hundreds of projects coming together to empower each other. That is how it is done. That is how it is done in the Jewish community. Everybody in the community will go to their own doctors. They will go to their own lawyers. They will go to their own, we need to be aware that that is the only way forward for us. That's the only way forward. There's a saying that says, find out how things work, then get on the right side of the way things work. At Gift Genius, we have for many years been about building networks. We've built many relationships, and now Gift Genius we're going to even step that up. We're doing it internationally. So we're doing it in the diaspora. We're doing it in Africa. We're doing it everywhere. And now with Gift Genius, we even have even more capacity to work together and to encourage and support businesses coming together like this under the umbrella of Gift Genius, using the right values, having the right motive, having the right history, having the right example, so that we can all build together for the benefit of the collective. Because once the collective is benefited, the individual automatically gets benefited. An example of this is this. Have you not noticed that again, when they shoot people in America, it's usually the black man? Why are they not shooting the Japanese? Why are they not shooting the Jewish? Because they know that if they touch one of those people, just one, not even 20, just one, they know the whole nation of the Chinese nation, the Japanese nation, the Jewish nation will rise. How dare you touch one of us? You know why they rise? Because they understand that if you allow them to touch one of you and they go scot-free, then they can touch all of you. That's the lesson that the Jewish nation learned in the 1940s. If you don't know, find the film called Schindler's List. That's where the Jewish nation realized that they should not ever give anybody in this world, whoever he is, the opportunity to touch any one of them. Because you touch one of them, you touch them all. We black people seem to be the only one that don't understand that once they touch one of us, they touch all of us. We think, oh, that's him. How stupid. Everyone else understands that is stupidity except us. And we need to change that. So one of the things that we're encouraging within the Gift Genius program is to empower ourselves financially, empower ourselves with information, because everything affects everything else. All our successes are linked and all our failures are linked. Our safety is linked. Everything affects everything else, and we all need to understand that. And that's why this idea, me, myself, and I outlook, is outdated. It is unhealthy. And Gift Genius is encouraging people. Now, I need to make this clear again. Am I saying everybody should agree with me? No, I'm not saying that. Am I saying everybody should believe in what I'm saying? No, I'm not saying that. You do what you want to do. I'm only looking for the few that choose. I'm only looking for the few that choose and decide that, hang on, this actually makes sense. I'm going to commit to this. Those are the only people I'm looking for. If that person is not you and you know that kind of person, refer this message to that person. Tell that person, you know what, this message is not for me, but I know it's for you. Those are the kind of people we're looking for. Okay. So again, I'm not looking for everybody to agree with me. Neither am I looking for everybody to come on this journey with us. We're only looking for the few that choose to come on this journey with us. And we're doing that unapologetically. That's why I keep saying this. Okay. We're not looking to make everybody anything. We're not looking to make you or convince you. No. If you're not already convinced, please don't be part of this revolution. And it is a revolution, because we believe, as Black people, I'm a Black man. I am what? A Black man. I can't even hide it. And I'm so proud that I am a Black man. Okay, I might say something funny now. I probably, before I came to the world, I told God, I said, you know what? I need to come to the world as a Black man, because then the challenge, it will be worth wow, every race has its own challenge, So, but the challenge of the Black man right now seems to be the heaviest. And we are not running away from that challenge. We are running towards it with responsibility. Because I realize that responsibility, we need to take responsibility for ourselves. We need to take responsibility for progress. We need to take responsibility even for the benefit of the other races on earth. They need us to get our act together. The white man needs us to get our act together. The Chinese man needs us to get our act together. Everybody needs us to get our act together. So guess what? We're the ones that can do that. We're responsible. And that's what the Gift Genius program is all about. We're going to go around the world with this message. You're hearing it. You share with other people. Again, people that are meant to be part of this movement, part of this revolution, will be part of it. And the first solution that we're bringing forth is the financial solution. So if you want to know how you can make extra income with the Gift Genius vehicle, just speak to the person that share this audio with you. There's a 5-minute video where we've explained how that works. We're not going to put it on YouTube. We're not going to put it on Facebook. Because it's about people network. It's about people bringing people that are already connected into the next one. So you cannot join the Gift Genius program without someone inviting you in. That's why we're not just going to put it on the internet and let everybody know how we're getting on with our business. That's none of your business. That's why we're not going to put the video on YouTube. We can share it on WhatsApp, because that means that you're sending it to people on your contacts. That's allowed. Okay. So if you want to know how to make extra income, if you want to know how to make hundreds of thousands of whatever currency that you're in, this is the right place. Okay. And we're doing it in a simple, ingenious way that is unstoppable. And one of the beautiful thing about our vehicle called Gift Genius is that there's no way you can lose money in this vehicle. You got everything to gain and nothing to lose. On that note, I wish you all the best. This is Mr. Phil signing off on this topic. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section, or send me an email, or send me a WhatsApp or whatever. On that note, have a great day. God bless.